just looking around, I can see a couple of little pieces here. In the sunlight makes it easier, but yeah, just looking for little bits of potch and coloured. We found a piece of potch here yesterday and I gave it a lick, had it up into the light and she was full of sparkles, so there's a few pieces that do get missed. It's nothing special, might be retiring on it, but still fun if you're a prospector like us, just having a fossick around and come to Lightning Ridge and say I found a pit, found a piece, and we went to Yabby and found a few nuts there, so we did what we came to do. So we're saying goodbye to Lightning Ridge, not for the last time. Alright guys, last day here at the Big 4 Opal, Lightning Ridge. Heading on to Lorne Station today. So it's good. It's been an awesome caravan park, but we're really looking forward to going to the station as well, getting out into the nature a little bit.
I like their chairs.
You like their chairs? Marquee, the bunnies, mate. Yeah, so what did you think of the park, Deb?
I loved it. Now we're off to Lorne Station. I'm really looking forward to it, eh?
You didn't sound too excited then.
No, I am excited. We did a drive out there yesterday and spoke to the lady and said, you know, can we do an early check-in, because check-out here was right on 10 o'clock. And she said, we said what time's check-in, and what'd she say?
Check-in's when you get here, check-out's when you leave. She was a bit of a hoot.
Yeah, she was pretty funny.
And I said, oh, I heard that you can do some prospecting out here. And I said, is there any places for fossick? She said, wherever there's dirt under your feet.
And then she looked at me in the car, because Adrian was out of the car, because she said, oh, it's a little bit rougher out here, not like 5-star like the Big 4. And she looked at me in the car and said to Adrian, what about her? Do you reckon she's going to be alright out here? I said, mate, I'll be sweet. And I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing the emus. And she said they just walk around the park. She said they were out the back that morning, or yesterday morning.
Look at this, 2 minutes from the caravan park. fully back into mining country.
Like, look at this. So that's what you look for. And we did go back to John Murray gallery yesterday, and we bought like a series of pictures.
That's amazing.
Artwork is, I've never seen anything like it. It's just stunning. Yeah. And some of the shops around the area have actually commissioned him, and he's done murals on their shop walls. And when we were at the bowling club last night, the whole bowling club was full of his work, and that his work actually related to back to the club in some way or another. Hey,
yeah, the little cockatoos had little LRBC Lightning Ridge Bowling Club hats on, and they had a life member. There was an echidna holding a life member sign, and there was blokes with the cockies with their names on it. So the life members they've done up as cockatoos there. It was bloody good.
Yeah, it's cool, really cool. That's a must. If you're coming out to Lightning Ridge, go to the Bolo for dinner. The locals out there are great. The guy that we had to sign in with, he was hilarious. Hey, they're all pretty funny characters out here. Yeah, it was just great.
Just an easy road in. It's nothing hectic.
See that gorgeous mural? I just love it. This is I just love this. This is amazing. Oh, there's heaps of those white butterflies around. I actually thought it was a cattle station, but it's not.
Isn't it?
I don't think so. I don't see any cows.
So we're at Lorne Station, guys, and we're all set up. Quickly show you how Deb does our washing when we're on the road, and there's no, well, there is facilities here, but we haven't got the coins for it. So I'll flick you around to Deb and show you what she does.
So all you need is a bucket, get a lid, because sometimes we actually fill the bucket, detergent, and put it in the bathroom, and like it's sort of on bumpy roads, it's an agitator. But when I'm doing it by hand, go the plunger, and I just plunge, and all the washing's like an agitator, and then I just hand wring it out. I've done all that this morning.
So like I said, we're all set up here at Lorne Station. Quickly show you the setup. We've got a powered site, and we've actually got this big lean-to in the middle of the... Got a bit of shade under this leopard gum. Got this awesome lean-to with a concrete slab. It's got table and chairs. Got the awning out. Got the awning out so it goes just underneath. So if the rain comes, it'll run off into the awning away from the van. Jeb's just wringing the clothes out. Ellie's loving it in the shade. And we're set up. We're going to go for a drive around soon, and we'll go and have a look around. I'll show you. There's a few houses on the property. You've got to keep away from them. But I'll show you around. We're actually going to chuck the Yabby pot out in the local dam tonight too, and see if we can get some Yabbies. Sue said from the station here that there's been a few blue claw caught. It's a mouthful. And we'll see if we can get a few Yabbies to chuck on the plate. That's as far as it's going to go. Because ran out of rope, mate. Tell them the story, eh?
Good morning. So we are on day 2 at Lorne Station, and we love it.
That's awesome.
The caretaker who looks after the property, Sue, is an absolute hoot. She is hilarious. She loves living out here. She's full of good stories, full of great information. The station itself, we're going to do a walk through later. It's fantastic.
That's great.
Very different to the big 4 Opal Caravan Park, but I think this is the real deal. This is getting into the nitty gritty if you like that type of stuff. We're just going out now to check our Yabby pot. Hopefully
tell them the story.
What?
We had cars get bogged trying to come back out here. We had a bit of rain, about 40-50 mil rain last night, so she said, if you think you're going to get bogged, you probably are, because we've had cars not come back from out here and have to be recovered. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
If it looks too muddy,
that's all right at the moment.
we won't go out there, we won't continue. But Adrian and I went out to a bit of landfill, public fossicking area yesterday, and we found Opal.
Yeah, found some sparkles.
So yeah, we were pretty excited about that. Then Adrian and Justin went back out and found a little bit more. So now that it's rained, if we can get out there, there is blue sky peeping through. We may come back out again this afternoon. I had a great dinner last night here. I just love cooking outdoors. Hey.
Yeah, I just love the outback. So good out here.
Could we live here?
I don't know. I love
remote.
This is going to be a bit sloppy.
Why don't you go around? Yeah, it's pretty remote. I'm not going to get out and... because I've only got like little thongs on, but Adrian's got his work boots on.
So I'll take them out and show them the dam.
You can if you want. Do you want to go see the dam with Adrian? Off you
Okay,
go.
come with me guys. I'll show you the dam. Geez, you're lucky. Big mound out there. I think that's the back of Lunatic Hill. Look at this. There's a few brutal plants out here. You think the animals want to kill you in Australia? I think the plants do too. Justin got that in his foot yesterday. Well, in his boot. There's cactus everywhere out here. These field days will be loving it. Right, here's the dam wall. I reckon this dam wall's probably got opal in it. About the wind, guys. There's a lot of ant nest action out here as well. So what I'll do is I'll try and put you somewhere. My pot's only there, so it's not deep. I'll try and put you down. Nothing. Oh well. Empty pot. Guess I don't like cabanossi. The chick Sue said there's plenty of turtles out here, and the turtles smash the yabbies. And if we did get any in the net, the turtles would probably smash the net to get the yabbies.
We're just going out to a little fossicking area that we were at yesterday. Adrian's going to jump out quickly to see if it's worthwhile coming back.
We had a bit of rain last night, as we said, so it might have cleaned up a bit of
colour. It's supposed to rain again today, so we may not get back out here this afternoon, which is why Adrian might just have a quick look now. So here's the little fossicking area. I don't have the right shoes on for it, but Adrian will just have a quick look. And
so, as this was an old ancient underground seabed, which is why the opal formed in this area, I've just found a piece of fossilised, or an old piece of coral from an ancient seabed, which is pretty cool. Just thought I'd show you that because I probably won't be able to show you any opal.
Go show our friends what he's up to.
People have been digging. These little holes that people have dug. I'll try and show you what we were looking at yesterday. It's actually much easier to see when the sun's out. But just looking around, I can see a couple of little pieces here. Piece in there. Piece there. So that's what you're looking for. Just in the sunlight makes it easier, but yeah, just looking for little bits of potch and coloured. We found a piece of potch here yesterday and I gave it a lick, held it up into the light and she was full of sparkles. So there's a few pieces that do get missed. It's nothing special, won't be retiring on it, but still fun if you're a prospector like us, just having a fossick around and come to Lorne Ridge and say I found a piece. And we went to Yabby and found a few nuts there, so we did what we came to do. So that's the aim of the game. Alright guys, so we're just doing the yellow car tour. Yellow one?
Yep.
And we've just come to Lunatic Hill, and if you know anything about Opal mining and Lightning Ridge, you'll know about Lunatic Hill. The DJ is going to pick that up and have a look at it. Hopefully the DJI picks that up and you can see how big a hole that is.
That is crazy. The DJI will not do that justice. But we were just saying, we've never seen so many car doors hanging off trees. And not just the tours.
It's everywhere.
For signage and...
Just saying, people live down this driveway with a car door there.
Is that D?
Yep.
So on the right is the graveyard of rusty treasures, so you might want to pop out. Adrian will just take you out to show you what they mean.
This would be the graveyard of rusty treasures. Sorry about the wind if it's blowing, jeez. There's plenty of Volkswagens out here, Volkswagen Beetles, Morris Miners. That's an old, like a Ford Roadster or something. Plenty of old Ford and Bedford trucks out here on people's properties. A lot of old Chevy trucks. There's a little old mining Aggie, a mini Aggie. With a chute they could check the rocks. This one's got an old bike wheel. Just the ingenuity. There's an old boat. I'm just mindful of snakes down here on the ground, so I'm looking down while I'm walking and talking. The old caravans out here, it's actually hilarious. There's old caravans like this one absolutely everywhere on people's properties. And as I just walk along, you just keep your eyes down. So say you can just find a piece of opal anywhere. So you can have a look with me, especially in the sunlight. You bloody never know what you pick up around here. I actually picked up a couple of pieces of colour this morning down the back of the station. I wonder if I could just have a look over here in front of the car. There's a little tiny pile of dirt. I bet you I can find something. Let's go and have a look. Have a look here. Just the the end of my finger there. I'll try and get you out of the shadows. Tiny bit of blue. So tiny. Watch. But you never know until you shine it up if you're going to get a bit of colour. Look at that. Right there. Hope you can see that. Still recording here, look at that. Hope you can see that. Bit of blue in there. Again, a little bit of blue. Here we are, Lunatic lookout, Lunatic mine. Just be cool to have these sort of things hanging up in your man cave. A lot of old mining equipment and parts and bits and pieces everywhere. So it's millions of years old, all the sediment. So you can see where the opals are down the bottom. There's a cut. Lunatic Hill open cut. Largest open cut opal mine in New South Wales. And this is where the black opal comes from. So we were over there before when we showed you. Excuse the wind again, she's a bit breezy up here. Got a bit of opal fever. Just want to find one really good Remo piece. I can come and say, yes, I found a really wicked piece of opal. Just got to keep looking at the ground. All these roads and everything are all made from the diggings from around here. All these white roads. It's just stuff that's been excavated. Like I said, we had some rain last night, and so the chick at the Sue at the station said, "We've had a bit of rain, you never know what it might uncover." So you might be able to see just in front of the car here. I'll zoom in a bit. These two air vents, one here, and these are actually ventilation for the tunnels underneath. Like I said, there's a lot of ingenuity going on around here. So we've just come to the end of the yellow car door tour. I'll show you this. I don't know if I should be standing this close to the edge, but holy demon. It's some distance down. There's another one just here. You can have a look. I'll reach you out in there, but I'm not going to be getting too close to that because she doesn't look the safest. This place is out of it. So out of it. It's like another planet out here. You should have seen how deep those shafts were. I just looked down, I was just like, holy shit.
What? And it probably only fits one person
Oh, it's
going
one
down
person,
and up.
one only. Yeah, no, it's crazy stuff.
He just can't. Adrian cannot drive past a pile of anything without getting out, having to have a look.
I've caught the bug.
So
Opal fever.
he said, yep, I'm completely obsessed. And I said to him, well, maybe you need to get unobsessed because it can't take over our life. On the way to drive into the blue car door tour, we've just come across their Lightning Ridge Aquatic Centre, and it is awesome. It looks like a new building. I'll just show you around. There's a kids area in there, a big Olympic pool. That's the kids area. That's probably one of the nicest aquatic centres I've seen.
Yeah, especially in regional Australia.
It does look fairly new, as I said. It really caters for the kids, so that aquatic centre would be banging in summer. I would think even in winter.
I wouldn't mind going there for a dip. It looked bloody gorgeous in there.
Yeah, the water was really, really clean. There wasn't a lot of people in there, but the kids area, they had slides, they had little things that they could swim through. Just absolutely perfect. There's one of our little friends. She's a female because she's on her own. So this is our last full day at Lorne Station. So we thought we'd give you a tour of the park. I absolutely love it here. As you come in to, it's really well signed. You get this gorgeous old caravan. I love it. It's still got some of the features inside. If you want, we'll pop around, we'll have a look inside.
Jack and Megan, here's your next project.
You've still got the old fridge and the cabinetry.
Old curtains.
You've got aircon up the top. The lighting's still in there, so this end was the bed. I guess the other end the
I
lounge.
think that's just a lounge, 2 seats lounge maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I wouldn't walk in it.
It's even got the old original lock, and it's wicked.
The great thing about Lightning Ridge and the surrounding areas is the rusty wrecks. Things like this. This old International tractor with metal wheels. No tyres on that. There was never tyres on that. Oh no, it's not even International, it's a Fordson.
Look, it's even a windy.
Yeah. Radiator's got a bit of work it needs to be doing.
Then over here you've got a fossicking area, but wherever you're walking you've got to keep your eyes peeled. This would be great for the kids to come and have a little bit of a fossick in. We haven't done here yet. Got all toys for the kids, the mural.
There's all toys for the kids to play around. There's plenty going on that mural. Old railway cars. Another one over there.
Just trying to get in the shade, but I love this. If you're here with a group and you've got kids in that, they've got a little stage area, they've got darts here. They've got lighting for it, PowerPoints if you wanted to bring your guitar and have a little jam session. I'm just wondering whether they ever have like small bands here in their peak period. So they also have big communal fireplaces, so everyone can get together and just have a bit of fun around this front area. We'll do a walk through past reception now.
Might even get to say good day to Sue. She's a bloody classic. You should see some of the custom made fire pits they've got. Are bloody awesome. I'll show you a couple.
She doesn't like to be filmed, so she's such a good chick. She's amazing. So if I can just have that.
And Neville as well.
So Sue is the manager, and she does all the caretaking here. And then one of the neighbours, Neville, we met him on the first day, and he's a bloody legend as well, top bloke, and he comes out to help her, and they get along famously. So when you get here, you will be meeting, I'll just step away from the aircon. When you get here, you will be meeting Sue, and if you're lucky enough, you will also, look at that spider, also be meeting Neville.
Yeah, what you see is what you get with Sue. She's a fair dinkum, straight talker. So this is your office block. Like I said about these little fire pits they've got, like these little custom made things made out of little old gas bottles.
So this is your check-in area.
Inside they've got a whole heap of what do they call them? Little structures, handmade structures of miners and things in there. Got a couple of buildings here. We'll take you around the front.
There's heaps of cactus here as well.
Yeah, wicked, all different kinds of cactus.
So, coming up to the shearer's quarters. Check this out. I
Old
love
school.
that.
It's old school.
Love the split door. I love it. So this one is double bed, single bed, all freshly painted. You've got the old oil lamp. Look at the bloody artwork. It's amazing. So you need to go over to the shower and toilet block.
Which is just there.
We'll get to that.
Room treat's got 2 single beds.
I'll show you this next one.
It's a bit different, I thought I'd show you.
Say good day, Sue.
Hello. There's your key to that one.
Oh, there you go.
Same thing,
Yep.
split door.
Awesome.
Here goes Ella. She's a cutie, aren't you, mate?
Oh, don't break the door, love.
I know. So this is 2 singles.
Mm.
Same gorgeous little
Yeah,
old school lamp.
Cool.
Don't go too close so you get the dust and the cobwebs. Like, oh, I need to get
Someone's
in
got a
there and
little
get
wardrobe.
those cobwebs.
That's cool.
I love it.
I love that.
What are these a night?
If you only stay one night, $70 a night. Otherwise, they're $60 a night or $300 for the week.
So you got that? It is a bargain, and you would love it.
Everyone loves a bargain.
Everyone loves a bargain.
Just drive a little faster.
You love a bargain?
You know?
You're a good girl, aren't you?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Oops.
Everyone's got a little.
Oh, awesome.
There you
Table
go.
chairs.
What's the Stockman's?
Right, these are the
wow.
stockman's quarters. So these used to be smaller, but the walls have been knocked out.
So in these you've got TV, you've got the awesome bed, you've got kitchen stuff, fridge.
Microwave, toaster kettle, all the goodies. Aircon.
Yep. And what is this a night?
That's if it's for one night, it's $120 for one night,
Yep.
or $100 a night, or $600 a week.
Yep. Honestly, if you're out this way, you would absolutely love it in here. It is so cool.
Yeah, this is cool. Clean, tidy,
Yep.
great.
And that's what you want. It is
I'll just say
Extremely
that
clean.
might be that light that's going to blow in the back.
So we were only saying this morning, this is we've had 2 nights here, and last night we both slept for 12 hours because it is just so peaceful here, so quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now we're going to take you over to the communal kitchen, laundry, and a couple of other things over there.
If you want to stay in a caravan park with all the other people, go the big 4. If you want your own space, a nice, quiet, outback spot, definitely got to give this place a shout.
They have powered and non-powered. You can tent here, you can set your swag up. They are Sue is so super chilled. When you come into reception, she'll actually take you out and show you the sights.
You can actually pick your own spot.
Pick your own spot when it's quiet. She does have to allocate when it's really busy, and I believe in their opal mining season, this place is packed.
Yep.
So let's head to the kitchen.
But packed here isn't like packed at the caravan park. There's so much space. It goes for bloody miles out into the bush. There's a van right down the back, down there in the bush. You won't be able to pick it up on this, but
We've got a big communal table here. You've got a fireplace here.
got a barbecue and a pizza oven.
Yep. Barbecue, pizza oven. It's just wicked. Let's go into the kitchen. Now, you do have to keep all the doors shut here, so the frogs and the critters and that don't go in. And you get that out of Lightning Ridge. So the kitchen. Look at this artwork. So you have everything that you can imagine. You've got toasters, kettles, you've got an oven, you've got a cooktop, sink where you can wash up. Look at this gorgeous cabinet. Plates, coffee cups. You've got 2 big tables in here. More gorgeous artwork.
More of these cool lamps. Check
Look at
this
this
out.
artwork.
One sec. TV over in the corner. It looks like it used to be a window.
Working fridge, freezer,
Microwaves.
3 microwaves. You've got this cooker. You mentioned the TV.
There's DVDs, magazines.
2 dining tables. It's fantastic. So you have two machines. It is $3 per wash. When we were at Opal 4, it was $7 a wash. So this is great.
It's 3 $1 coins. Old school washing basin, like you remember when you were a kid, if you're anything like our age. And then huge, big clothesline. It's one of the biggest clotheslines I've ever seen, to be honest. There's 2 clotheslines.
I don't think we need to go into the bathrooms. They're really clean and tidy.
Yeah, they're great.
So if we head down now...
Oh. The bug just went in my ear.
What's in the camera?
I forgot it out.
I'm not sure what this little building is. Yeah, it's awesome. It's padlocked, so there's no going in there anyway. And we can't get into these ones. This one is the overseer.
Overseer's cottage. Look at this.
It's all
original,
like...
original old wood from
Yeah.
the property.
It's
And
amazing.
this is another little cottage you can, stay in.
This one here is called the Hacienda, which I'm guessing if you had dogs and you wanted a little bit more privacy, I'll just open this gate. Yeah, this one has an aircon. You've got your own fire pit, you've got a barbecue here, your own clothesline just there. So this fire pit here is actually, what would you call that, an aeroplane or a UFO or something?
Torpedo, but it's just been made out of an old gas bottle. There's a few of them around, they're cool as hell.
Yeah, so just the front of this one, same, it's got a gorgeous mural on it, all fenced in, aircon. I just love this place. Oh look,
Someone's left their jandals.
you even get complimentary thongs. That needs to be locked. This is your bush camping. So everything down here, you can tent swag, you can go off grid, and you can have as much space as you need. And we have seen a couple of emus at the back of the property, which is awesome. Adrian just pointed out some more. Other than Opal being obsessed with Opal, he's now obsessed with the fire pits. So I'm not going to start fire pit fossicking.
Oh, awesome. Little sprocket for wheels. Total fire ban in the summer. So from October for 6 months, total fire ban, which means 0 fires at all, even for cooking. Only your gas cooker. And there's one just through there between those 2 caravans. There are a few little houses on site that they ask you, people do live here on the station, so they ask you to stay away from the houses, give the people that live here a bit of privacy. It'd be a cool place to live. It'd be a bloody hot place to live in the summer though. Here's our little spot under the shelter. We got the lucky.
Oh, do a little of the shelter.
I'll show you. So we're here. We jagged this shelter. We had our friends here for the night and they've gone home. So we've got this awesome little shelter with tables and chairs and shade. And
It used to be a sheep working farm. Is that correct? Sheep station. There's a few rabbits that we've seen here. The property is just so well maintained. Sue is a hard worker. She's always doing something. She's always chatting to the guests. She makes sure everyone's happy, everything's okay. And as we said before, Neville, he comes and helps Sue when she needs it, and they're a good working team together. I can't speak highly enough about this place. This is our 3rd full day. Unfortunately, we're leaving in the morning. I wish we could stay longer, but we have had such a great time at Lorne Station. It is, if you want to do the Opal 4, that's more, what would you say, it's more...
It's great.
Yeah, it's still great there. That's more traditional caravan park, whereas this is out in the middle of... It's not far from town, but you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere and you're having that traditional outback experience here. It's less than 5 minutes from the big Opal caravan park, but you feel like you're in traditional outback because it's isolated. You don't come out here unless you're staying here or visiting somebody, and this place is just magical. It's so peaceful. If you're a photographer, you want to take photos, it's the perfect spot. The sunrise is amazing. So here we are, our final morning in Lorne Station in Lightning Ridge, and we're just packing up the van. Adrian did some checks on the car and we have a problem.
It's what it pays to do your checks before you do your long drives, guys. I just went to put some air in the tyres, check the tyres, look under the bonnet, and noticed that my coolant reservoir was pretty well dry. So I've just topped it up, run the heater, run the car with the heater going full bore, take some heat out the engine while I topped it up, and it seems to be holding at the moment, but lucky I actually had that in the back as a spare, because we have had issues previously with the car overheating a little bit and using a bit of coolant. So yeah, it just pays to carry your spares and to check your engine. You know, I was just really going to plug the air compressor in and do the tyres, but I thought I'd have a quick squiz in there before we go, and boom, noticed it. So lucky we got spares because we were out in the station, and that's why you check. So hopefully it's not bad news and we haven't done a head gasket or something. But we're going to Millmerran today, and it's about 5.5 hours in the dib, so we'll just monitor the engine heat, keep checking it on the way, and
we'll just take it really easy there.
Hopefully we get there in one piece, and we're home tomorrow. So
then our younger one, he's an apprentice mechanic, so he gave it a good service on before we left, and he'll do the same. Might take it into work, get it up on the hoist, just check it all over.
Yep.
See how we go.
So yeah, guys, don't forget, check your engine.
Check your engine.
And your reservoirs, oil, everything. Check it all before a big drive. This is why you do it, because we don't want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere with no spares or anything. So
now, on another note, we did say we were getting the drone up this morning, but
we're right next to the airport.
We're not allowed to because we're right next to the airport, and we did try, but the actual drone just...
It knows where you are.
It knows where you are.
So there's an airport right there. You can't do it.
We just can't do it. So
it's going to get some good footage.
I think we gave you a good walk around yesterday, so hopefully that's enough for you guys. We're just packing up the van. We'll load up. We've got a couple of things to do this morning, and then we'll be on our way. So we'll see you on the road.
See you, Sue.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Bye, Sue. Bye, guys. Take care. Remember, don't get caught.
So we have just left Lorne Station. We had such an amazing time there. We met new friends. It was just amazing. Sue, I know I keep saying it, but she's an absolute champion. Best value. She was sad to see us go because we had so much fun with her. A lot of the people that we met there were elderly. Well, older than us, and we just had such a great time with them. But let me just show you, this is the entrance as you come into Lorne Station. So you've got your sign across the road, Apparently you can put yabby pots in there, but the turtles get to them. And look at their awesome letterbox.
Right. Down to Earth Opals. This is our new favourite shop. The girls here are classic. It's Christy and Lou. Hilarious. Dibs in there just getting the last little present.
So that.
They've got really beautiful stuff in here, haven't they, Deb?
Yep. So yes, they do. I'm just obsessed with this shop. Kirsty behind the counter, she's amazing. Lightning Ridge just keeps giving to us. We have been the luckiest people. We just went out to a property on the Green Door tour. We were looking for something old off a car for our younger son Ben. We didn't care what it was, just an old relic because he's apprentice mechanic. He loves cars ever since I can remember. Anyway, I put something up on the Lightning Ridge site last night and a lady came back to me, Melissa, and she said, yeah, we've got 3 old Ford Zephyrs here. Come on out and have a look. So we've just left there. These old Zephyrs were amazing. She gave us 2 emblem signs off the side of the cars. And a headlight, original headlight, and the surrounding of it. And then she showed us around her property. She had a peacock, she had all these birds. This peacock was stunning. And then she said, do you want some peacock feathers to take home? And I was like, hell yeah! So she gave me these beautiful peacock feathers. Oh my God, you beautiful thing.
But if you want a peacock, there's a lady down Port Macquarie Way.
Did you buy him or he was
I bred him actually.
Wow.
I had his parents. His sister is out at, don't know if you see the Opal.
And, you know, in return for their hospitality, because I have the candle soap business, etc., I'm going to send her out some candles and some soap as a thank you to her. But bloody hell, people out here, they're just so nice, aren't they?
Yeah. So we're saying goodbye to Lightning Ridge, not for the last time. Lightning Ridge, Black Opal country. The Arctic's been amazing. The Gyrosport has been okay. It's definitely time for an upgrade of the tow vehicle. But thank you Lightning Ridge, you've been amazing. And we'll be back. We bloody loved it here. We loved it here way more than we thought we would. Didn't we? We loved it here way more than we thought we would.
Oh,
it's been great. So definitely from us, we're off to Mulmira now, so we'll show you that. But if you were ever thinking about coming to Lightning Ridge, bloody make it happen.
it has been, I just feel so fulfilled after coming out here, seeing the wildlife, meeting the people.
It's got so much, and we didn't even do a lot of the things. We didn't actually go on any of the underground tours or anything. We still had so much we could have done.
Yeah, but we were doing something every day, and you know, I think it's really important that you get out there and you talk to the locals, because they are amazing people. And this couple that we just went to, they showed us through their property, and just down to earth, great people.
Yep.
Look, we've said to each other we're definitely coming back next year. We'll probably do a couple of weeks, but between Yower and Lightning Ridge, wow, it has been amazing.
Yeah, it's been better than we thought it was going to be. And this has been, we've actually felt like we've had a really good holiday, a really relaxing holiday.
And, you know, we've slept well, we've I don't know.
Experienced so much in the last couple of weeks that we're just not used to.
Feel my heart so full. What about you?
Yeah, I've just experienced so much more in the last couple of weeks than, you know, living on the coast, and you just, it's another whole life out here.
And doing it together,
Yeah.
we have not, we've had a couple of niggles at each other, but we've laughed and...
We haven't laughed this hard on
We
this
haven't
trip for a
laughed this
while.
hard, yeah. I mean, we do laugh a lot together, but this has been like belly laughing. So we have found some silo art.
Sorry about the wind noise. We're at Fallon. The silo art there. Quite pretty.
Good morning, everybody.
Last day.
So we are heading home. We just had a quick overnight stop in Millmerran. We didn't do any filming here because we got in really late. It was dark by the time we got in. We both had showers and then had a quick bite to eat. And we were exhausted, so we went to bed really early, hey?
Yeah.
So, yeah, heading home today. Now that we're on our way home, we can't wait to see everybody, and
turn left onto West Street.
we've really missed our boys and missed, you know, our daughter-in-law and
Grandkids.
our two grandsons. Yeah, it is a really nice little town. So we're looking at a 4-hour drive. It took us a little bit longer yesterday to get to here. That's why we got in so late, because there's a lot of roadworks on the way, and we took it a little bit slowly because the roads are just so bad between Lightning Ridge and
here. Shocking. God, New South Wales government, do something about the roads out there.
yeah, it was pretty bad, and it took us a little bit longer because I actually started to feel a bit sick with all the bumpies, and yeah, look, it's just like,
It's Main Street.
yeah, there's the main street there, and
G'day guys, welcome to the wrap up of the trip. We are currently at home because we ran out of SD card.
yes, we were doing the wrap up in the van, and we were both talking away, and then it said SD card full. So yes, we're back, we're unpacked, we have detailed the van, everything is clean again. I've been wearing my Opal. Yeah, it
was an epic trip.
It's a
wasn't
bit flat to be back because we just had such an amazing time with each other, with our friends. The laughs that we had was just...
Big thanks to Justin and Tamara for coming with us on the trip. We had an awesome time, and I'm sure you guys had a great time too. It's definitely fun, wasn't it?
We're definitely planning our next trip together.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Adrian and I are actually planning on going back to Yower and Lightning Ridge maybe the first half of next year.
In the winter time.
Yeah, in the winter, and then I think we're doing a 2-week trip again with Justin and Tamara. So that'd be great.
I think we did, like, I have to check on the car, but I think we did about 3,500 Ks on this trip.
Yeah, possibly.
I zeroed the meter on the car, but it was a bloody big workout for the car and the van, and you know, it was a lot of driving for us.
Yeah, like I guess the 4 weeks leading up to our departure date, I was, you know, meal prepping, and I decided, I think we were away for either 14 or 15 nights, and I decided to do 12 meals, all different variety, and I vacuum sealed them all and then flat packed them into the freezer. But not only did I have to prepare meals for us being away, our 19-year-old son Ben, he was looking after the house, so I prepared meals for him as well. So it was a really busy time. Also, with us, normally we've just been, the longest we've been away before that was a week over summer, last Christmas, and we had all of our clothes in the van. This trip was a little bit different because we actually had to take fossicking clothes, etc. So
long sleeves and
yeah, we
gloves
brought the compression packs off Amazon, and everything went into that and fit comfortably, and that all went into our pantry in the van. As far as the van goes, our little Arctic Frost 13, we put it through its paces, and this van
it's bloody great.
is bloody amazing. This van, honestly, hey, this van just is amazing. I cannot rate this van high enough.
Tows really well.
Tows really well. I did a bit of towing to get a bit of experience with that. Adrian taught me how to use the mirrors, the paddles in our car to change gear. So I've got a bit of experience in that. But this, honestly, this van, it's like out of 100, what do you give it?
Oh, it was performed amazing. Yeah, out of 100, I'd give it 90.
90?
Yeah. What?
I was
That's a
going to
pretty good
go,
score.
I give it 500 out of
You
100.
can't, it's not a thing.
Yes, it is. I just love it. Look, probably the only negative with the whole trip, right? So we get home last week, and Adrian's in our bedroom, and the cat was playing with something.
Yeah, as I was unpacking the van.
Anyway, all this happened inside, and Ben comes running out with a green bucket saying, "Get out of the way, there's a snake in the bucket." I was like, "Don't be ridiculous." He's like, "There is a snake in the bucket." So we think we have brought a snake back with us.
Not just a snake, a baby brown
A
snake.
baby brown snake.
Eastern brown.
Yeah, a baby eastern brown.
So the cat was playing with that in the bedroom.
Cat was playing with it. So Adrian and Ben had to catch it. Yes, it was released far from our property. I don't want that thing around here.
Yeah.
But this snake, it obviously...
We just don't know where it came from.
Yeah, we're not sure whether it was on the coils underneath, it hitched a ride there. However, it hitched a ride, and then when we were unpacking the van, our bags were on the ground, whether it's gone in there, but it just happened to be on my side of the bed, and it was there with us overnight, sleeping overnight. So I normally get up a couple of times in the night to go to the bathroom, and
It could have been anywhere, really.
it could have been...
When I found it with the cat, it was just on the floor on Dib's side of the bed, just sort of half under a backpack. So, yeah, it was pretty easy to catch. When I say it was a baby, it was probably half a metre. Not a huge one, but it was pretty placid. Are you right?
What? Yeah.
It was pretty placid. It didn't know what was going on. We got it into the bucket and took it away.
So leading up to the trip, I went and I updated our first aid kit in the van. I bought a snake and spider kit for Adrian and one for myself if we were out fossicking in different areas. I just over-prepared for snake bite kits, anything emergency. and it turns out that potentially we may have had to use our snake bite kit at home.
Yeah. So it's good to have just as preparation if you've got kids, anything, you know, at home, not just in your van.
So I guess go the snake, hitching a ride on the good old Arctic.
So we did only see one snake out there. That was out at Lightning Ridge on a dirt road. That was the only snake we actually physically saw on the road. Plenty of lizards, we saw pigs and goats and kangers and emus, plenty of wildlife. Bloody goanna.
A few spiders.
Yeah,
There
a
are
few
a few
big spiders.
redbacks that we saw. We were sitting down the night before Justin and Tamara left, and there was a redback in between Tamara and I, and we both nearly hit the roof. But anyway.
So shall we have a quick run through? So first night we spent in Beenleigh, and what did you think of that at the showground?
Yeah, it was a little bit of noise, clean, tidy facilities.
Yep.
We had a great spot. We didn't have to unhook the van.
Nice and flat. I didn't sleep much the first night because there was a bit of hernia. I mean, it's Beenleigh. Everyone knows if you're from sort of southeast Queensland, it's a pretty notorious spot for being a bit rough. But the bloody showground, everything was fantastic.
The showground was great.
Yeah, and there was just a bit of hernia around, but you know, you'd probably get that anywhere. So no, it was really good. It was good. It was good to sort of get away from home and not be far away from that first meeting spot. So we met up at Plainland, and then we went to Big Drive, bigger than I thought, out to Nindigully pub.
Nindigully, yep.
Went through Gundawindi. The roads out that way are terrible. The highways are terrible, just potholes and just bumps. It's good having a UHF. We can call the truckies around us, or because we weren't going fast, or they called us around them, or whatever the case may be.
The truckies were great
Yeah, they were
out
good.
there in the outback. Excuse me, what do you think of Nindigully?
I was let down to be honest. I was expecting big things. Heard so much about it. Outback pub, and the beer garden was nice. The camping area, look, I'd never seen the bindies like that.
They were flying.
They were actually flying.
They were flying onto our clothes.
Yeah, it was horrendous actually. And the dogs actually couldn't walk on the ground.
I loved Nindigully. The only negative I would have about it was the ridiculous prices they charge for drinks and food.
Yeah, and a sticker. We got a couple of stickers for the young bloke, and they were $15 for a sticker, which is a bit steep. But you know, they're in the outback. They're bloody trying to make money. I get that. The pub itself inside was a bit of a letdown I'm comparing it to the Dargo Hotel down in the Vic High Country. That's an amazing little pub, and I was expecting very much the same, but it wasn't. It wasn't the same at all. But the beer garden was really nice, and the food was pretty good.
Oh, we had a great time there. We laughed.
We met some good people that were hunting and that up there, and it was really good. So where did we go after that?
To Yowa.
Went to Yowa. That was another big drive out through Ballon and out through Cunnamulla.
It's sort of like you get off a highway and you just follow this road, and it just stops at Yowa.
It stops at Yowa, yeah. It was a big drive as well.
Yep.
Probably longer than we thought. But Yowa, we stayed at the Artesian Waters Caravan Park. We loved it.
Loved Yowa.
You know, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You don't go there really unless you want to look for some opal, which is what we did, and we found some.
A huge shout out to a gorgeous guy that we met out there named Garth.
Yep.
He travels around and he really helped us out with our fossicking. So
yep, we were sort of a bit unsure the first couple of days, and he came over and we thought, the locals, you know, he's not local, he's travelling, but we thought the people might not want to give us any tips, and you know, don't come near my spot. And he came over and had a chat and showed us what we were doing and how to look for it and everything, and we were just sort of blindly digging before that. And
so shout out to you,
cheers, Garth. Chuck it in the bucket, mate. And Garth was saying everything, you know, if you think it's something, just chuck it in the bucket. You get home, wash it, you never know. And he was showing us all these little nice pieces he'd found. So yeah, cheers, Garth, appreciate it, mate.
So we've decided to make on each trip that we go as a foursome, we're going to make a t-shirt, and this trip our t-shirt is going to be chuck it in the bucket.
Chuck it in the bucket, Team Garth. He was a legend.
Yeah.
And so we spent 4 nights at Yowa, and that was awesome. You know, emus walking around the mines. You know, we've got some good footage of that. What else?
Loved it there.
Then we went back to Lightning Ridge. Yeah, so another big drive all the way back to Lightning Ridge.
So 5 nights at the Big Four.
Big Four Opal.
Yep.
That was a great caravan park. It's probably one of the best caravan parks I've been to be honest.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
pretty good.
Great facilities, you know, nice people everywhere. We got told that it might not be safe in Lightning Ridge. We didn't have any drummers at all. It was sweet. We didn't feel unsafe at all, did we?
So much for, you know, these people told us that there'd be barbed wire around the caravan parks. We didn't see anything.
Went into the artesian baths. That was awesome. That was very hot, very, very hot. On a hot day too. We were on a hot arvo, probably 46 degrees in the water on about a 37 degree day.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun, but it felt good afterwards, and did a few things. We did a few of the car door tours in Lightning Ridge. When did the sunset? That was awesome on the last night.
Oh, it was breathtaking.
Yep.
We got some great
got some
photos that
footage
will
there.
pop some in.
And Lorne Station.
Yeah, Lorne Station.
Went out to Lorne Station for 3 nights, I want to say. 3 or 4 nights.
3 or 4 nights, yeah.
And Sue out there is a hoot. How you going, Sue? She's awesome.
She's a card and a half.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
So if you're going out to Lorne Station, you know, say good day to Sue from us. She's a hoot. She's what you see is what you get. It's bloody classic. What do you think of Lorne Station?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. We could fossick there, and there's a lot of, I like sort of exploring, so we just jumped in the car and we chucked the Yabby pot out. No luck. But plenty of exploring, plenty of fossicking, found a few bits and pieces.
Yeah, so I guess overall, the reason we went out there was to fossick and see if we could find opal.
Yep.
We didn't find enough to retire on. We did find quite a bit. You really have to know what you're looking for.
And you've got to put the effort in. You've got to put the hard work in.
You have to put the effort in, and we are extremely happy with what we found.
Yep.
Did I buy opal there? Yes, we had a girls' day. Tamara and I had a girls' day.
It was a girls' day out, all right.
I bought a pendant, earrings, a ring and a bracelet. Adrian said, how much was it all? And I just ignored him. That was from the cave.
The Opal Cave.
The Opal Cave.
Yeah, and Herman.
Yeah, the owner Herman. He was an interesting character. And then the other place we bought opal was
Down to Earth Opals.
Down to Earth.
And that was my favourite shop. They were great. The girls in there were hilarious.
Girls in there.
We had a great time with them.
Yep. We were there a few days and we had a great time with them. They were an absolute hoot. We bought some beautiful opal there. So between finding opal and me buying opal,
we came back with opal.
I'm really happy. Really,
Good.
really happy.
Next time we go, you won't be buying any.
Whatever.
So yeah, so that was that. And then the very last night, we went to Millmerran, where they have the yearly Australian Camp Oven Festival. So that was okay. We got in a little bit late.
Which we're planning to go to that Camp Oven Festival.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind going.
Apparently it's on every 2 years, but because it's so popular, it was on the weekend that we left. So they're thinking about doing it next year. We will definitely be going to that.
Yep.
If Justin and Tamara don't come, we will more than likely take our older grandson, who will be 3.5, nearly 4 then. He would absolutely love it.
Yep.
So that's little Brooklyn. We would take him. I guess on a wrap up, because Adrian's busting to get inside to watch. What is it? Union
it started.
Union or
No, the league Aussie versus New Zealand's on. Go Kiwis.
Well, Australia will win, obviously.
Well, who won the last one? 30-0. Thank you very much.
But yeah, just on a final note, thank you so much for coming on this journey, this holiday with us. hit the like and subscribe. We will put a QR code up that will take you straight to the channel. Share it with your friends, family. It helps us out. We have an awesome time making these videos, don't we?
Yeah, that was a great trip. That was a trip of a lifetime, actually.
Yeah.
We won't forget it. It was, you know, it's a good holiday when you lose track of days. I'd wake up in the morning and think, geez, I don't even know what day it is today, but it was so good. We had so many laughs, and it was a bloody great holiday, and the Arctic went awesome, which was, you know, it was a big test for the van, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for us.
But no dramas.
I
Just
thought,
handled it with ease.
Yeah, I thought, you know, maybe a few things will go wrong, but it was an absolute dream.
Yeah.
Pretty dirty when we got it back, inside and out, so I have absolutely detailed the inside, and that's only from us wearing dirty shoes in, etc. We did get a little bit of red dirt in there, but nothing to worry about. The bathroom floor was really dirty, so all that's sparkling clean now, and you've detailed the outside.
Yep.
So
yeah, cheers for watching, guys.
yeah, see you. When will we see you again? We will see you on the next video.
See
This
you
will
when we're
probably
looking at
be
you.
in a couple of parts.
Yep.
Because we've taken a lot of footage and a lot of photos, etc. So I don't know whether it'll be 3 or 4, but we are really looking forward to you coming on the journey with us.
Yep.
So thanks again for watching, and we will see you soon.
Cheers, guys.